Hey guys, it's SimQueen, and today I'm doing a build furnish collab with Glennsgames, and so he built the exterior of the house and I'm just doing the inside. The struggle with this is that I couldn't figure out the floor plan. Like, I looked at it and it felt like I could do just about anything, and for some reason I kind of had a hard time with it. Normally in my builds I will cut out the floor plan because I just think it takes a really long time for me, but this one wasn't too bad. I eventually figured it out. I did get the floor plan down. It was kind of figuring out where I wanted the rooms to go. That was the hard part. And also like a color scheme or like just a theme in the house was hard too. I did end up going for something a little more modern in this house. Not too modern, like it's not very upscale. I guess it kind of is, but I think it's a nice home. It turns out to be pretty good. He also told me to add in the windows kind of after I had done the floor plan so that it all worked out, and I didn't have to plan the floors or the rooms around the windows, which is nice because normally that is the tough part, is trying to make it work with the windows and feeling bad about changing something that someone's already done. So it made it a lot easier for me that I kind of got to add the windows after I was done doing the floor plan. So and I did change the doors to white doors as well, because I couldn't stick with the brown. I tried, didn't work, and I needed it to match, so I just changed those to white. And now I wanted that idea of like the upstairs balcony overlooking the living room, and I almost changed that to be something other than the living room, but I thought that a kitchen might not look so good with the balcony, so it was kind of hard because I had these 4 little separate areas on the main floor and didn't really know what to do with all of them. So what I actually did is started upstairs with the master bedroom and kind of went with these like white and cream tones, or like, what is that, taupe? I don't know. I'm not sure, but I kind of went with that theme of those 2 contrasting colors. Lately I've been trying to work a little more with colors and matching things, and I don't normally do that. I kind of just go for whatever or make it all match entirely, but lately I've been trying to see if I can sort of think outside the box a little bit and practice my interior decorating skills. So I used those little cards on the dresser, which I don't normally use, but I'm just getting so tired of all the same clutter things. We need more clutter and more paintings and more wall hangings. It feels so limited, and I think I use all the same stuff all the time. So yeah, I did put those cards and some candles, put a little chair there. I didn't clutter up this house too much. It's pretty basic, and I think it looks good. I was going to go for carpet in the bedrooms, but I did change it to a lighter hardwood and just put a rug in there. And then I think I went on into the bathroom, used those white submarine tiles, which I really like. They look so clean and like modern, and I really like them. I used that big bathtub right in front of the window, but I did put a window covering there, so you kind of like pull the blinds down. But I do like the idea of the tub being like right in front of the window, as long as there's a covering there. And then for the toilet, just put some candles on the back there and a little painting above it. Just wanted to kind of fill up the wall space a little bit, in not a cluttery way, but in a lived-in kind of way. And then this room here, I decided to go for a home gym because I don't normally do that. Usually I do a kid's room or an office or a guest bedroom. So in this case I put in like the treadmill, the weight machine, and then I also put a yoga mat in the corner with like a hanging towel, and I think I also put like a bonsai tree, whatever those flowers are that came with spa day, and I put some blinds in there as well because lately I've been liking the way it looks with tab blinds over the windows. It looks like a realistic room to me, and then just kind of put some stuff on the walls to make it look a little more lived in, I guess. And then for the outside hallway, I just put some wall lights out there. Didn't really want to do much with it, but I wanted it to be quite lit up. And then I kind of went back and forth about where the room should be, and finally decided that the living room should definitely be in this room here with the balcony. I love the way rooms look with the open balcony above it. It always looks very bright and clean, and I really like it. So the living room is definitely my favorite room, and I like the way it looks when you're overlooking it as well. You'll see in the screenshots. So I did put like a lamp in there, and again tried to stick with a bit of a color theme. There's some blues in this room, and I got rid of that rug and I eventually put in a different one, still blue, and then I put a wall hanging just above the couch there, and I think the room looks pretty good. I do end up taking down the drapes that are over that back window there because it just didn't look good when you went into the screenshots and there was a window above it and only one had coverings. So I did get rid of those. There's a little pause here. I don't know what I'm doing. Probably dealing with one of my dogs. And then just painting the downstairs. I wanted to put the kitchen in this front area and I thought it would be too small, but I actually like the way it turned out. I think it looks pretty good. And I do like those, I guess you could call them windows, those little like square tiles. I never use them, but I thought it would kind of look good in this house. So I put this white and brown counters. I never use this color swatch in these counters. I'm glad I did though. I think it looks pretty good. I'm really happy with it. And I used those hanging lights that kind of have like a cage on the outside. I don't know, I really like the look of them, but I use them in almost every room and I think they turned out pretty good. Just putting some cluttery stuff in the kitchen now. I put like a coffee machine and a microwave and just a couple of other things in the kitchen. I like the way it turns out with in that corner there with like the cutting board and the flowers and the paper towel. I think it turned out pretty good. And I think that's pretty much it for the kitchen. I can't remember exactly which room I'm doing next. Of course, there's another pause here. I think the next room I go on to is the dining room. Just still adding some cluttery stuff. Usually I'm just not happy with how the kitchens are because they don't look like a real kitchen. Like you go into someone's kitchen and there's usually stuff all over the counters, but we can't really do that in The Sims because then it just looks like a mess. So now in the bathroom, I just did a half bath with a washer and dryer in there. I haven't really been doing that lately in my builds where I add a washer and dryer, but there was room for it, so I did that. And just a little painting there and a hand towel. And then I think I go on into the dining room, I'm pretty sure. Because I remember exactly what I put in the dining room, so I remember furnishing it perfectly, so I'm pretty sure that's where I go next. I've been using kind of the same colors lately. In the grandma's house build, I think I used the exact same table and chairs that I'm about to use here. And I don't know, I've just been really liking it lately. So you'll see me pull out those same exact ones. I was trying to go for a darker color, but ended up going with this lighter like beige or cream color that I liked. I was going to use those curtains. I'm pretty sure I changed them out though. They just weren't working for me. None of the curtains really looked that good over the bay windows, which is kind of frustrating because they look good in the build, and I wish we could put stuff in the windowsill of the bay window as well. That would be really nice if we could do that. Over in this corner here, I thought I would just put like a little office area. I wasn't really sure what else to do with this, but it's kind of a secluded area at the back of the house. I think it would make a nice office, so I just put a computer desk in there, and I put in some drapes too to kind of make it a little more cozy. I think just on the one window there because they weren't working on the other one. And a shelf and a couch as well, and I think just a painting on the wall. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just kind of adding some more items throughout the house, like some decorations and some plants. And I think on the outside of the house, I just did some terrain paint. Glenn said that I could just sort of add whatever I wanted on the outside, landscaping, whatever. So I think I just did a little bit of that where I added some bushes and some terrain paint, but other than that, I think the outside was good to go, and there were no issues with it at all, so I just kind of left it how it was. And that's pretty much it for this collab. I will put in the description the link to Glenn's Games channel, there's only one, so you can check out his build as well. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.